Yeah, I want to go into this the basic fundamental difference between. Well, I can tell what people I think are more honest than others. I know there's all these truthers out there that tell you one thing or another, but I think with the case of, and I think this woman, she's a little bit extreme. So I'm not like advocating what she says, but I think Ann Barnhart is right on the money. She's correct. She's telling you stuff right from the heart, even though she's a little extreme. But I see the difference between her and other people. Like, for instance, Peter Schiff. Now, he's a broker. Basically, those guys are considered ambulance chasers. They're always looking for clients. He's got a different line than Goldman Sachs. He's got a different line from J.P. Morgan or somebody else, right? But he's still saying, I want you to invest with me, Euro Pacific Capital or whatever it is. That's really his line. And buy my book, like Manarino does. Buy my book. But Ann Barnhart, she's a little bit extreme, and I don't like. I think she's a little naive with some of this stuff, but she's more honest. She's more honest. She's got out of the business because she realized she really can't protect the client's money. Schiff would be like, hey, we'll buy some gold online. Hey, that's good for my business, I need some more bucks. Not her. She's like, freaking screw it. Take all the metals, don't pay the IRS, don't do anything. And, I did point out before that with Barnhart, the ladies that work at night, the happy hooker, like Xavier Hollander, they don't pay their taxes too. So, I mean, there's been a lot of tax revolts a long time ago, and that profession has always been a tax revolters, So, in a way, there's a very honorable woman, so. But she wouldn't think so because she's so Christian. But, I kind of disagree with some of her stuff because she's like, we got to go back to our Christian roots and our founding father. I don't know if we exactly have all that, but you know what? She's more on the money, though, with stuff and more sincere. Because basically she's fighting the IRS. She's like, tax revolt, to hell with it. I personally don't think that's a smart strategy. But she's obviously a lot more sincere than the rest of them out there, the supposed truthers. Schiff or somebody like you, Manarino, hey, you got to short the stock market now and add something over here. And, oh, yeah, here's my picks and buy my book. And she ain't doing that. So, but anyway, she's a little too Christian, so. Xavier Hollander was always a tax evader and fought the IRS. But you don't actually get in the face of the IRS and you tell them that stuff because I can tell you, like, it's pretty much common knowledge, anybody out there, that all big businessmen or people in business or women or whatever want to pay the IRS as little as possible. And we've seen the stories with Apple and Microsoft and ways you can have a company in Ireland and pay 2% corporate tax or whatever it is out there, or if you're a Russian, you got Cyprus. That's why they all had their money in Cyprus. So, we know this already, but she is a lot more sincere. A lot of these other truthers out there, I mean, you're not seeing Schiff close down his Euro Pacific Capital because I really can't protect my client's money. He don't care. He's making some money. The more money he manages, the more he makes, right? And buy my book. And, oh, by the way, the sky is falling. The banksters are doing this and the banksters are doing that. I don't know. Actually, it's real simple. You keep some fiat cash and you keep some physical metals. And you don't say cash is trash all the way because obviously you're an idiot if you freaking think that, because obviously cash is what you're buying stuff in, right? And if you don't trust the banking system or the brokerage system, you should have the bulk of your money outside of it in metals. There's no doubt about it. But as far as trying to say to the IRS, I can tell you right now, the people in business that have been in business a long time, they would never tell that to the IRS. And if they can get away with the IRS paying them, they would do it. I'm telling you that right now. So I disagree with Ann's approach, but she's actually far more sincere than the rest of them. But she's got to quit reading that Bible too much. There's the only thing wrong with her. Anyway, So, Ann Barnhardt versus Peter Schiff. Ann Barnhardt is 1,000 times more sincere, in my opinion. So there you go.